February of 2016. It is great to be back. Thank you so much. I see so many faces that I know. Look how they've grown. Let's get this side. Let's get another one. Here we go.
So I'm going to hold this here.
There we go. Oh, thank you. Now I'll have to get a copy of that one too.
Something like this too. So 2016, February. These two are my little ones, Ivy and Eileen. 2016 February, that's Chinese New Year celebration. In our own Chinese school in this town, it's called Jingren Chinese School. Mayor Mary went there to celebrate the Chinese New Year with us. And then at that meeting, at that celebration, I used my cell phone, took this picture. I actually used this for Ivy's Chinese tradition poster too. So here you go.
Thank you very much. Well, again, thank you. It's just a joy and an honor to be back with so many of you that I've known. And you know, I have two hats tonight, so Mayor of Woodbury and then candidate for governor. Let me just talk a little bit in my role as mayor. It has been a privilege to get to know you. I have championed school choice and education within our community at the local level. I'll continue to champion that as governor. Andy, I'm so excited you have stepped up to run. We need a conservative on the A side of Woodbury. So thank you for doing that, Andy. Representative Fenton has been a friend and a champion for Woodbury for all the years she has served this community, and I thank you also for the school boundary issue. It was tough, it was difficult, but we got through it and a decision was made, so thank you for that. You know, for me, my grandfather came over here from Italy in 1914. He was a legal immigrant, and he came, you only have to say that these days, right? And he came through Ellis Island. And Chuck, when I was listening to you talk about the things that were important to your culture, those are the things that were important in my Italian heritage. So that strong family, that strong work ethics, how important education was to our family. And so as a country, and as a state, we need to remember that education starts in the family, and I think you talked a little bit on your slide about that motivation for our kids. It's hard work, it's discipline, it doesn't come easy. But when you invest that time and energy into it, then you get the rewards out from that personal investment. I learned that from my grandfather and my father. And my grandfather also, he fought in World War I. And sacrificed there. And my father is a veteran. My mother's cousin lost his life in Pearl Harbor at the age of 18. Had just deployed over there, and then it was bombed. So as we think about Memorial Day, we do think about those loved ones who have fought and who have sacrificed for the freedoms that we enjoy today. I applaud you as a community for stepping up and realizing that something that's important to you, you need to be involved in from a political standpoint. That you need to bring the information that you have. Thank you for that amazing presentation. I knew a little bit about it because I have an education policy team that is headed by Karen Klinzing, and she's just super smart and she gets all this. But thank you for all that extra information. You need to continue to bring that information to your elected officials, to continue to educate them, continue the conversation and the dialogue so that they know that it's important to you. Because they hear from a lot of people all the time. So don't give up on it. Thank you for doing that. Again, thank you for having me here today. I'll stop because I know you have dinner and you have a couple other speakers, but any questions on my campaign, I'd be happy to answer. And again, just a joy to serve as your mayor for those of you that live in Woodbury. Thank you very much.